Principles of Inheritance and Variation, Session 13. In this module, we are going to learn about codominance. Hi dear children, welcome to the new session on the chapter Principles of Inheritance and Variation. We have learned about the inheritance pattern in which the F1 hybrid resembles one of the parent, and that type of inheritance is called as the dominance inheritance. We also learned about the next type of inheritance pattern in which the F1 hybrid resembles neither of the parent. And what was the type of inheritance? It is called as incomplete dominance. So today we are going to learn about a new type of inheritance which caused a deviation from the law of dominance. You look at this picture, this is a homozygous bull which is white in color with the genotype capital W, capital W. And this picture represents a homozygous cow which is red in color with the genotype capital R, capital R. Now, if they are crossed, what is the offspring you expect? What will be the F1? Or what will be the phenotype of the F1 you expect? In case of dominance, we can expect that it will be either white or red. In case of incomplete dominance, we can expect that the F1 hybrid will be an intermediate color between the red and the white color. But this does not happen in the cross between this white bull and the red cow. The F1 genotype resembled a roan calf. The calf obtained in the F1 generation between the cross expressed codominance. So codominance is a situation in which the heterozygous organism's phenotype demonstrates the trait from both the dominant and the recessive alleles. So it's a type of inheritance in which the two alleles for a gene, are equally expressed. That means the two alleles have independent expression. They are independently expressed. Is it clear? The phenotype in codominance represents both the parents. Is a combination of both the parents. The trait is neither recessive nor dominant. So this type of inheritance is called as codominance. And the exemplary example for codominance in humans is the ABO blood group system. We know what are the blood groups which we find in human? It's either A, B, AB and O. And we have learned in class 11 that it is the antigens which determine the particular blood type. Antigen A is present in persons with blood group A, and blood group B have antigen B, and AB blood group have both antigens A and B, whereas O blood group have none of the antigens. They do not have any antigens. So this is our previous knowledge we have with regard to the ABO blood group system. The plasma membrane of the red blood corpuscles in humans, they have a sugar polymer protruding out from the surface. We can see the sugar polymers protruding out from the surface of the RBCs of humans. And it is these sugars which determines the specific blood types in humans. The ABO blood group in humans is determined by the gene I, capital I. And this gene determines the type of sugar that has to be produced on the surface of the RBCs. So far we have learned that each gene has two alleles, or there is a pair of alleles for each gene. The alternative forms of a gene are alleles, and it is a pair for each gene. But in the case of ABO blood group system, the gene I has three alleles. They are capital IA, capital IB and small I. So the three alleles for the gene I are capital IA, capital IB and small letter I. And these genes, let's see which is dominant and which is recessive. Capital IA allele produces a type of sugar, and also IB produces a different type of sugar, and both these sugars are different. And that is why they have different antigens, which is present on the surface of the RBCs. Whereas small I does not produce any type of sugars, or it does not code for any type of antigen. So IA and IB code for sugars which are different from each other, whereas small I does not code for any type of sugar. We know humans are diploid. They have 2 sets of each chromosome. And as they are diploid, of these 3 alleles, only 2 can be present in humans. Of the 3 alleles, IA, IB and small I, only 2 will be present in a human. IA, capital IA is completely dominant over small I. And again, IB is dominant over small I. That means which is a recessive one? It is small I allele is the recessive allele. And the dominant alleles are IA and IB. Both are dominant.
Thank you.